Good morning, my people. It's another blessed morning, and today we are going to continue on washing your past off you. And this is season 1, episode 2. I've talked about letting your past go, washing your past off you, and someone sent me a message and asked me, how do I practically do that? What are the steps that I should take to do that? And by the way, thank you very much for the responses, for the messages I'm getting, for the emails, for the phone calls. It's amazing to know that I am impacting someone's life outside there, and I am being an agent of change. Keep the messages coming, keep the questions coming, and we will make sure that we give the real solutions to the real problems. Okay, number 1, straight to the point. How do we heal or get washed past off as one? Create a positive mantra to encounter painful thoughts. You see, how you talk to yourself can either move you forward or keep you stuck. You see, often having a mantra that you can tell yourself in times of emotional pain can help you to reframe your thoughts. For example, there's a clinical psychologist called Clara Malley. She says, I can't believe this happened to me. Try a positive mantra such as, I am fortunate to be able to find a new path of life, one that is good for me. So always have a positive statement, not a statement that keeps you stuck. Why me? What did happen to me? I'm glad I learned something from it. Those are some of the things that we should those are some of the mantras, like positive mantras. Secondly, create a physical distance. It's not uncommon to hear someone say that you should distance yourself from the person or a situation that is causing you to be upset. According to by the way, I keep having a lot of references because I read a lot. And according to Ramani, the name is very difficult, Ramani Duvasula, that's PhD, says that creating a physical or psychological distance between ourselves and the person or situation can help with letting go, for the simple reason that we are not having to think about it, process it, or being reminded of it as much. So create a physical distance or an emotional distance from the things that hurt you or upset you. That is one of the ways that you help yourself from cleansing or washing your past off you. Number 3 is do your own work. Focusing on yourself is important. You have to make the choice of addressing the hurt that you have experienced. When you think about a person who caused you pain, bring yourself back to the present. Then focus on something that you are grateful for. Because every time you focus on the person who hurt you, the wife who left you, the husband who cheated on you, the business partner who disappeared with your money, you know, the job you lost, you know, the gossip that made you, lose your reputation, the false witness. The moment you keep thinking about such things and you keep thinking about them, it builds up and it starts dominating your thoughts. And once that happens, you get stuck in the past and it gets very hard for you to move. And that is how the present passes you by, because you will be here physically, but mentally, but spiritually, you are in the past. Number 4 is practice mindfulness. This is really important. The more we can bring our focus to the present moments, the more our life becomes better. There is one licensed marriage therapist, and this is one of the comments I read from one of our articles. And she says, when we start practicing being present, our hearts have less control over us, and we have more freedom to choose how we want to respond to our lives. I will repeat that again. Lisa Oliveira, a licensed marriage counselor, said, when we start practicing being present, our hearts have less control over us and we have more freedom to choose how we want to respond to our lives. And that is pretty key. It is pretty key. Then the next point is be gentle with yourself. If your first response to not being able to get rid of the painful situation is to criticize yourself, it's time you show yourself some kindness and compassion. For Christ's sake, the world outside there is wicked. You have already gone through enough trauma externally. Why keep blaming yourself? Because I have been around people who blame themselves. That guy raped me. I should have not been there. I think I accepted him too early. He disappointed me. I think I would have stayed at my grandfather's place instead of my stepmom's place. It's my fault. We get excuses to criticize ourselves and hit ourselves more harder than how we have been hit by whoever caused the pain. Oliveira says, this looks like treating ourselves like we will treat a friend, offering ourselves self-compassion and avoiding comparisons between our journey and the journey of others. She went on and says, hurt is inevitable and we may not be able to avoid pain. However, we can choose to treat ourselves kindly and lovingly when it comes. Hurt is inevitable. And that is what we should learn in this world. There is nowhere you go. There is no business you do. There is no work you involve in. There is no relationship you will be in. There is literally nothing on earth that you will do that you will be prone from heartbreak, from pain. There is none. So you have to learn to know how to live in a moment and let go every moment, and how to heal from every moment. The next point is allow the negative emotions to flow. You see, if your fear of feeling negative emotions is causing you to avoid them, don't worry. You are not alone. In fact, one of the marriage counselor says many times people are afraid of feelings such as grief, anger, disappointment, and sadness. Rather than feeling them, people just try to shut them out, which can disrupt the process of letting go. Which is true. When you feel sad, be in that moment and let it go. You see, these negative emotions are like riptides. Let them flow out of you. It may require mental health intervention, but fighting them can leave you stuck. Do not fight the feelings. Wash them off you. Don't fight the feelings. Let them flow and heal. Accept that the other person might not apologize. Most of the times, people who hurt us don't apologize. And if they do, they just do it in a plastic way. Waiting for an apology from someone who hurt you will slow down the process of letting go. There are people who say, until he apologizes, I will not forgive him. That does not work for you. If you are experiencing hurt and pain, it's important to take care of your own healing, which may mean accepting that the other person who hurt you may not apologize or will never apologize. So the thing that people don't realize is the carrying of the hurt does not affect the person who hurt you. It affects you, the carrier of the hurt. Those people will be outside there having fun, enjoying their life, traveling, road trips, tours, dinners, barbecues, but you will be here sad and sick and life passing by you, yet the other people are experiencing